Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to do this walkover area with you guys today. And today we're doing part 1 of our beach area that is in front of our marketplace. So welcome back to Taylor Island. As you can see, I've started this one as a little bit darker just because there's so much light in this one and I wanted to make sure I got my lighting right. So this is the area that we're going to be working with today, and you can see I already have a few items on the beach along with some palm trees and our house that is going to be our indoor B&B hotel. So excited to show you guys inside of that. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first area is, as soon as you come out of the walkway, is I think I'm going to do a fishing area. So let's go ahead and go over here and let's get started with our fishing area. And of course, anytime you go fishing, you want to have a little outdoor picnic, some food to eat and everything. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start with placing our little picnic area first. And then we have, of course, anything for fishing, our fishing poles, and a bench to sit on. And I'm just going to use the log bench for this one. I think it really makes it look a little more realistic. I mean, it'd be nice. I think maybe in the future I'll put some lawn chairs. But for now, we're just going to stick with the log bench. I think it really gives it an outdoor fishing type feel. So I'm just getting the fishing poles where I want them. And I don't want them too close to our outdoor picnic because, ew, right? So then I'm just going to place, I think we're going to have 2 people fishing today. We can fit 2 people on the log. I think it really works. So let's go ahead and get our log back down behind our fishing poles. That way we have somewhere to sit. There we go. Finally get it turned. Push it there in place. Perfect. I really like that. I think that's really starting to look good. And of course you need a tackle box. So we're going to use these little toolboxes I had found as our tackle boxes for each of our fisher people. And looks like we got a little friend with us today. This is our friend Hamlet. Hi Hamlet, how are you? I think it's going to be checking things out as we're working here on the beach. And I'm just looking for that other. I think I might have it over in with all the other items that I had already dropped. Okay, so it looks like I don't have it in my pockets. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go over to where I have my inventory on the beach. And yep, there it is. Okay, so now we're going to go back over and get that placed. Let's see here. What did I just do with it? There it is. Okay. And, oh, not that far over. I hope that person has long arms if I'm going to place it there, right? So I'm just going to move it over just a little, get to the place I like. And then make sure, there we go, it's facing frontwards. That looks good. Maybe a little back, a little further. Perfect. Okay, so this is my little fishing area that I have set up. As you come off to fish near the pier, always seem to catch a lot of little ones and big ones sometimes near the pier. And so now I want to work on adding a little area for outdoor drinks and sitting for all my hotel members and anyone that's coming off of the pathway in the market area to sit by the beach and relax. So to do this, I want lights in this area as well, but I still want it to look good during the day. It's one of the reasons I'm working on this at night though, is so I know I can get the lighting right. So the first thing I want to do is get some lights in the background that can kind of shine through some, and then that way we have that backlighting that's coming through as you're sitting, but still does not take away from the beautiful scenes of the ocean. And I have my flowers sitting there. I think those flowers really make a beautiful backdrop. And our trees, which I don't plan on moving the trees, I'm just going to work around them. Because, I mean, seriously, when you're sitting on a beach relaxing, coconut chairs. Really? I'm like, come on. Aren't they beautiful? So I have this little street light that I'm going to be placing. And I'm just going to kind of set that there for now. And then once we get busy putting everything else out, then we'll make sure that's in the right place. And then I also had gotten this stage that has the 4 lights. So instead of placing a bunch of individual single lights, I thought this would be a really great way to place big lights. And then I'm going to start on my fencing. This is just going to kind of define this area a little bit more by adding this fencing. And I think it gives it a little bit more touch of realisticity. I don't think that's a word. Makes it look a little more real. Again, I didn't like where that light was, so we're just going to go ahead and move that light here real quick if I can find it. There, oh, there it is. And pushed it back just a little into there. You kind of can't see it, but then you can once you're sitting down and stuff in chairs. So I think it'll work great there. And just keep going to our fencing. Again, like I said, I'm just going to work around the pool. So I think we'll stop the fencing at right there, since we're working around our trees. And maybe add some here on the other side, just till we get to the finish there. Just to kind of even it out. So next thing I want to do is I have some simple panels and some stalls that I'd like to add. And so we're going to do that. But first I need to hurry up and run back to my house to grab my workshop and my customization kits, which I've already done thanks to the magic of editing. Love editing. Woohoo! So I'm just going to pull up my little workstation. If you haven't done any customization yet, it's really cool. There are certain items that the game has given us permission to use. And you can add your own designs on them, or they have different designs that you can choose. These are some of the regular ones you can choose. And I think I'm just going to go with the lattice panels. We have the lattice fencing, and we're just going to do just simple lattice panels for these. So I go ahead and get one of my panels done, and I want one on the other side as well. And these are our flags that we're going to be using that we can customize as well. But we need feathers for those as a special one, which I'm not customizing those right now, but I'll show you those in a future video. So now we have these. Again, you can put your own design on the top and bottom and then do the colors. Or you can just go with what they have, which is what I'm doing this time. I like the little ocean one. I think it works for the area that we're doing. So I got that stall completed. And let's go ahead and finish our next. We have our next stall and our next panel. And I'm just going to do the same as I did before. There we go. I'd like that. And a quick tip, if you want her to work a little faster as she's doing it, if you hit the A button, then it will make her work faster. So if you're doing a lot of these and you don't want to sit there and wait for her to do all her pounding and moving, you can make her work a little faster by hitting the A button. So there is our customized items. So now we can go ahead and get those placed. And as I said, we have our little buddy helping us here on the beach today. It looks like working hard, supervising, you know, eating that donut. Donut looks really good, making me hungry. Then we're going to go ahead and find our lantern and get our lantern plate, or sorry, not lantern, stall. There we go. I like that. I think that looks really nice. Very unique. Get our second stall placed, and then our other simple panel. I love the simple panels because they really, you can do a lot with simple panels. You can add them inside and out. You can put whatever designs you want on them, or, you know, use one of their designs. You know, you can use them for the walls, make a whole room outside, make them look like walls. You can use them inside as separation areas to separate things, or, you know, for decorations. There's just so much you can do with them. You know, let your guys' imagination go. It's really awesome what you can do. So now I'm just adding a few items onto the stall. I have a little drink dispenser, a shell, because, you know, it is a beach themed little area, so why not a shell? And coconut drinks. Gotta have the coconut drinks, right? Got our fruit water thing there, and so we're gonna put our fruit water in our coconut cups and serve to our guests at our beach hotel. So now I'm just grabbing my last few little items I have here off the beach, so that way I have everything. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave my little tool thing there for now, just in case if I need it. But you know, what we need, every beach area needs, is we need some tiki torches. So now we're just going to place a couple of tiki torches. Oh, I want it kind of towards the back here. So let's go ahead and grab that again, move it. Oh, it's not going to let me move it. Okay, so we're going to just pick it up and then we'll put it back where we want. So now we're just going to kind of push it where we want. There we go, perfect. And then we're going to do the other side. And go ahead and get it set up. We can find it here. I still have a lot of items that I want to get placed. There we go. Now I think that really helps make the scene, doesn't it? And you have that lighting in the background that you can see. I wish I could go over a little bit further, but it's not letting me. But that's okay. It works. We can still get around it, so that's all that matters. And then I found these festive flags just recently, and I thought, you know, let's make it a little bit fun, right? Who doesn't like a little bit of fun placed? And they do have a couple of little lights on them, so it gives me just a little bit more lighting. So we're going to go ahead, place those in front of each of our simple panels. I know I got another one. There it is. And get it placed in there. Okay, yeah, I'm really liking that. I think it makes it very festive, but still, you know, we have a little relaxation to it. And so the next thing we need to work on is, how about some seating? Probably should need some seating in here. Hi, little buddy. I don't have my net, so we're just going to let him go right now. Okay, so we need some seating. So I have some stools here. So we're just going to place a couple little stools. I have a couple people sitting, you know, over at the bar, hanging out. And I know I got some more stools in here. Let's see. There we go. Go ahead and place that stool there. And then we have, how about some seating where you can just sit and look out at the water? I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to do that every day, right? Not me. I mean, come on, seriously, I like working and everything. Just kidding. I can't even finish that. I'm kidding. I dream for the beach. I want it to be nice, just to sit and relax and enjoy a nice drink. So now we're just going to place another one. Oh, it looks like our little buddy here, he approves already. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and place this the way we want it. I like that. And obviously, look at that. They agree. Hamlet agrees. So we have a thumbs up from Hamlet. Okay, so our next area is another little, how about another like a little table area for them to be able to come and sit. Maybe have a light snack. That would always be nice. So what do I want to do behind there? This one I'm not for sure exactly what I want to do. So let's see. I kind of want some more lighting. We have these garlands. That would be kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe if I do the lattice in front of them. I think I have two of them. Let me check here. Maybe we'll go ahead and we'll try placing the two. Those look nice there. You know, it makes it a little bit more festive. And definitely gives me a little bit more lighting, which, you know, I want on the lighting in the background. So that does look kind of cute, I guess. Now, we can do the fencing in front of it, that would be perfect. Because then you just have that decorative fencing or flags with the light right above it. But I don't think it's going to let me put my fencing back as far as I really want it, so I have room to add my other decorations. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me have my fencing where I want it. That's too far out. I don't want it that far out, definitely. Let me try starting maybe from this end. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes you have an idea in your head and it works in your head, but once you start doing it, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you can make it work, sometimes you can't, you know, and that's one of the great things about this is you can take it apart, put it together, change it every day if you want to. You can do something new. But this idea, I don't think is going to work. So, I just can't seem to make this look the way I want. Let's try, maybe we add some here. That makes it look just like a square. Like we're just squaring off around it. And no, I don't like that. I think that just looks too bulky. So again, like I said, sometimes ideas work, sometimes they don't. Sorry, boss, I'm working, I promise. He gave me that look. You guys see him give me that look like, come on, let's go. I want to be able to sit again. So let's try, what if we put it here behind the tree? Can we see them behind the tree here maybe pop out with the lighting? Let's see, where did they go? I know they're here somewhere. Oh, there we go, there's one. Let me get that placed. So, you know, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's trial and error to see if we like them. And no, we can't see that at all. That is not gonna work either. Okay, so let's go ahead and back. Let's take this other one down and let's see. How do I want to do this? Let me think for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and we know we want fencing here. So let's go ahead and do our fencing because we want to separate these two areas that we have right here. So we're going to do that with the fencing. It's the best and easiest way, I think, to do the separation. Okay, so, and then I have this little spot here that I don't want to put fencing because, like I said, I don't want that blocked in filling, but I do want to add something. So I found these beautiful lanterns. Okay, so we have these beautiful lanterns, this blossom viewing lantern that I had found that I thought was really cute. And it really will give a fun, festive, elegant, all of what I want type lighting. So we're just going to go ahead and place that in that spot. I think that really makes it fill in that area. And I think it really works with the whole beach vibe. So we have our little table that we're going to set up here in the corner and a couple little, I'm not going to do seats in this one, I'm just going to do some stools. And of course, we got to add some more of our little coconut cups onto each table. And I think I have another coconut cup. Let's see. If not, we can always add something later. But I did see my stools. So let's go ahead and we're going to add my stools. And this just, like I said, gives us a little seat. Sorry about that, guys. Got a little tongue-tied there, didn't I? Gives us another little seat to sit at, a little section, you know, for maybe just like a little light snack or to sit and read, you know, do whatever. Maybe do some work outside. Okay, so I can't seem to find that other coconut cup. So let's go ahead and we'll just put the traditional tea set there for now. Oh, actually, there it is. There, I found it. Okay, so let's move that tea set and we're gonna go ahead and put our coconut cup back over there for our coconut juice. And there we go, this section is done. There's not much on it, but it really does make it feel like there is. And look, and it looks like we're already getting some thumbs up from our visitor or our residents. We've got a few other members coming, singing and sitting down and hanging out. So looks like our residents are definitely approving for what we're doing. So So to add a little bit more lighting, I'm going to do some street lamps. And so let's go ahead and we're going to place a street lamp here in this corner. There we go, and I like that. I think that looks really nice. It really has a lot of lighting. You know, we're in the city, we want to have the lighting, but we also, like I said, we don't want to take away from the ocean. And run away, buddy, run away. Or hang out. There he goes, going back into the water. Ah, look, he's sitting in another one that we just did. So he's really enjoying what we're doing. Okay, so next one we're going to do is a fountain. What hotel do you not want to go into that has a huge, beautiful fountain as soon as you walk in? Isn't that pretty? Love it. And then we're going to add another street light just for the lighting. And I think, yeah, that works. How about that? There we go. I had that little empty spot right there, so we'll just add one of our little festive garlands right there. And then how about, because I really don't want people coming behind here, so what if we add one right there? And then that kind of blocks our area. I don't know why I just thought of those all of a sudden, but you know, sometimes inspiration hits all of a sudden. So let's go ahead, we're going to place the next garland right there. And there we go. It gives us a little more lighting when we walk in, and it's going to block that from people going behind there and even into my flowers. So I'm okay with that. So when you walk in, then you have the actual like walkway where you can come over. You can either go fishing or come over to our little festive sitting area. So now again, like I was saying, we have in front of our little beach hotel that we need to finish. This will be the last section that we work on today, and in the next video, which will be part 2 of our beach area, I'll show you what we are going to do behind our house. So for this area, I want to make it look like it's got a little area, patio area. So I'm going to pull up our custom designs, and I'm going to go down to find one that I actually use indoors for when I'm doing want to look like 2 levels in a room. And we're just going to go ahead, because I think this really brings out some of the colors from the house, definitely during the day. I know right now maybe you can't see it as well because it is getting a lot darker. But make sure you check out my dream address, and then you can really see it in the day as well. And so I'm just going to go ahead. My boss checking me out, see what I'm doing. Hi, boss. Oh, wrong spot. I always do that. Do you guys do that too? Let me know in the comments if you guys do that too often. I think everybody does. So we're just going to go ahead and just going to keep placing all our flooring here. And then I'll show you the neat little trick, and I will have this code for this custom flooring in the comment or in the description, so make sure you guys go and check it out. I absolutely love being able to find all these custom codes and being able to use on my island, but I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due, because I have to admit I'm not as creative when it comes to designing those custom designs as some of you are. You guys are absolutely amazing. So like I said, I definitely want to give the credit where credit is due. So now this is going to make it look like it sits up a little bit higher. Like a deck, you know, would be sitting up. So I think this is really cool. It gives that, you know, like I said, that look like there's an underneath part to it. Oops. And I'm skipping this area because we're going to have what's going to look like steps coming down off of our deck area. So like I said, I think that's really awesome the way they do this. See, look how real that looks just by adding that. So now we're going to add our little stairs. So I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to have a couple of stairs. We're going to make this look really high. Make them little, really wide stairs as well. So look at that. So now we have stairs that comes up onto our deck, and it looks real, don't it? And it's gonna look even more realistic once we start adding the items onto it. So now that we have this area, now we can start adding the items that we want. And we know we want a little sitting area, some flowers, and some just general decorations. So first things first, of course, lighting. I'm all about lighting in this section if you guys have not noticed. So of course, how about a little garden area lamp just to sit. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to have a little, how about breakfast on the beach or a little snack on the beach when you're staying at our hotel. So we're going to add, I think I have a serving tray. Yep, right there, a serving cart. We're going to place our serving cart. This is, you know, the hotel had rolled out with some little treats or teas for us to be able to drink. So I had that tea set, didn't I? Let's see. Or did I use it on the other section? No, I took it off. So we have our little tea section. Let me find it here. Oh, there it is. Okay. And we can place that right on the top. So we're going to place that cart right on the top there like that. And now we're going to add just a little table and chair. And this one, I'm not going to go with the rattan set that I've used on the beach. We're going to go a little bit more elegant. And we're going to do the iron table and the iron chair. That way, this area is still part of it. It's a more, you know, it's still an outdoor theme, it's feeling, but it gives it a little bit more of an elegant feel and also separation from the two different areas. So I'm just placing the chair, and then if you haven't seen the Mother Day items, these are the carnations from the Mother Day items, and there's also a cup which I'll be placing on the table. Go ahead and check those out, and they're in your Nook shopping. If you click special goods and you click the right button, you can go over and it will show you all these special items that are available at that time for any special things that are going on. So right now we have these Mother Day items, and I love these little basket of flowers. I think they work great. You know, hotels always likes to have, you know, the fresh flowers around for their guests. So why not have these? So now I know I have, there we go, my iron garden bench. We're just going to set that on that side. Just a little place for them to sit. And then I have more of these lanterns. So I thought this would bring the two areas a little together. And come on, tell me that is not beautiful as you walk into the hotel and you have these two beautiful lanterns. So I want to add one on the other side too. So I'm going to go ahead and push down my chair just so I can get the other one in there. Let's see, oh, there it is. Hey, I found it right off the bat. I like when that happens. And perfect, but I think that can go back a little bit further. So I'm going to have to take my chair back up. That way I can push it back. I guess not. Okay. And see, as you walk in now from the stairs, you have that beautiful lanterns welcoming you in the little sitting area. I really like that. So I think because I have that lantern there, it's going to make it a really tight area. And, you know, we want to be able to walk around. I'm not going to be able to place a bench where I want it exactly. So let's go ahead. We're going to place a bench over here and pull it down. Of course, my boss is in my way and I can't pull it down. So I got to move him just a little, kind of give him a light bump there. Like, excuse me, can you please move? I know that donut is really looking good to eat, but can you please? Thank you. I'm going to put it right on the edge. And then add our little flower for our corner, back again. There we go, perfect. Okay, I'm really liking how this is turning out. Now, can't forget back here, and you can kind of see a glimpse of what is coming up ahead back there. And I'll show you guys how I do that area next. Like I said, that's gonna be in our part 2 series of this little beach area. And then guys, we're almost done with the city side. And then we get to move to the farm. I'm so excited to start on the farm area and show you guys how we did all our farm area and farm animals. It's going to be so much fun. So now I want to add a little one of those carnations back here. If it lets me. I know there's room, but I think, yep, I'm going to have to remove the chair and then put another little carnation in the back. Okay, so we got a little carnation sitting back there, and then we're going to add our chair back. You know, sometimes it's just takes just a little bit of trial and error. You know, you can't always have it perfect the first time. And again, our boss is sitting down on something we just put out. So really loving the beach today, isn't he? Which is always a good thing. It's nice to see that your work is appreciated. So now we have our little thank you mom mug. And it has a little rose on the cup. So it goes great with our little carnation roses baskets. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? How about a little garden wagon right here? That's nice. I like that. Yeah, there we go. That works. So this is it for what we have. We have a couple other little items. Let's see where we can go find them and put them. Because I kind of want to, there's a couple more things I want to add. You know, maybe fill a couple of the spaces. Hello, how are you? Can you please move? Thank you. You know, sometimes you just get those bosses that just want to hover, right? So we'll add a little carnation, this is our tulip surprise box. So, you know, why not? It adds a cute little decoration to it. Maybe something else right here. Oh, yes, my shark models. Okay, if you guys don't know, you will know soon. I am a huge shark fan. Please do not send me baby shark songs. Not a fan of the baby shark songs, but am a huge shark fan. Okay. So gotta have my sharks everywhere. That is like my little thing. I love my sharks. So now I'm just working on, I want to add maybe some light in this corner here. Because it just seems a little dark there in the corner. So I have my garden lantern. So I'm going to go ahead and place my garden lantern over here in this corner. And then space out my little table and chairs. If I can fit the garden lantern there. There we go. Got it to work. Yay. Okay. I wish it would go over a little bit more into the corner, but that's okay. We have the room, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. And then I'm going to place one of my stools back beside it. Perfect. And then we have our little table that we're going to push back a little. And then another little stool. And I like that. I like having that little bit extra light there when you're sitting. I think that really makes that spot pretty. And that's our workbench, our custom kits, and our log bench that we're not going to be using. So there we have everything out. And I love it. I think it looks great. I hope you guys think it looks great. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you can think of something else that maybe I could add. I'm always open for suggestions. I'm always changing things. I think if you quit changing things and quit, trying to improve what you're working on, it kind of gets boring. Or you want to go ahead and just tear everything down and redo it, which I have done. Because before, this was all Harry Potter land. And now, oh, my flower's backwards. And now we have it as a city farm area. And who knows, after I complete this, what I'll do next. But I promise you, I'm not going to tear everything down and redo it until at least I get all the videos done. And I wish I would have started this with my Harry Potter village, because I really loved my Harry Potter village. I missed it already, and I wish I would have showed you guys how I did that. So maybe I'll have to do the Harry Potter one again next, so I can show you guys how I did all that. 'Cause I think that looked really cool. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. It looks like Savannah's got something on her mind. So it looks like I'm going to have to let you guys go for now. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Bye. Thank you. Remember to subscribe for future videos and give this video a thumbs up.